Okay, just doing some troubleshooting on the Shuffle Alley. Playing several games, or actually, excuse me, playing 2 6-bowler games one night with a few people that came over, and it was working great. Playing regulation, strikes were working good and everything, and I decided to play it again the next day, and I didn't get as many strikes, but didn't really think about it. And played it the next day and didn't get any strikes at all, and thought that was a little unusual. And checked the lane switches again, and determined that one of the lane switches wasn't working, but besides that, one of the pins for several of the other lane switches was not working properly. So I came over here to the big long schematic, and I was dealing with this over in this area where all your relays are that trip the pin relays that are on the back door there. And I noticed we had I was having a problem here with this O switch, and I noticed a lot of things. There's a nice common wire here that goes between all these to help trip, namely the 10 pin and some of the other pins, and those are common together, and they've got a common wire that goes to the RO switch control relay. I figured out which one that was and checked the wiring in the back door, and that was good. So now I'm just taking a look at the lane, and let me show you the quick troubleshooting procedure I went to. Grab my meter, trusty meter, that's got a continuity beep on it, and that is connected to the switch itself there that I'm having trouble with. And then there's also a test lead that I loop through that goes through the connector for the lanes, and I got it connected to the common wire there. And when I connect a test lead there and a test lead here, I don't get anything. I was like, well, what the hell? I must have a broken wire. And so I'm looking around, it's like, well, I know that wire jumps between several switches. I can see it, it's a brown wire. So I put my test lead on there, and I can see where this goes. We've got a wire way back here, nothing. And I've got another one up here, nothing. Verify here, yep. We're still good there, nothing. And it's like, well, that's really weird. I can see the wires go right here. What the heck's going on? And kind of found my problem, or at least so far. See if we can get her so you can see it, because it's quite difficult to see. See if we can get some focus on it here. Here we go. There is a broken wire, a broken solder joint. And here is the wire. There's the end of it right there. Sorry, it's a little out of focus, but that's a problem. Just kind of broke right off there, probably when I was cleaning the switch, or it was just about to break, and then it finally broke. So I'm going to fix that and retest everything and see what happens. Okay, back with you. I got my repair done. Not the best in the world, but sitting, we're hanging out here underneath the lanes, it's alright. So, not positive, but I think this one might be the one that comes from the connector. It could be this one over here, I'm not sure. But now when I check things out, I've got this is the wire, jumper wire that goes right back to the connector for the lanes. And when we punch it on here, we're getting continuity. So what else? We got one over here. And we got one over here. So that one wire being broke really caused a lot of issues. So tuck this up out of the way here and make it look a little neater. But yeah, should work good, and play a few games and see how it works. Okay, just doing some testing, and I've got strikes now. As you can see, we put some red light bulbs in the X. My youngest son wanted to, and thought that was a pretty good idea. He's really excited about this machine, which is cool. And so, how do I know what does what on here? The wiring diagram is great, but this is what you really need, along with the wiring diagram. It's a Playfield switch diagram. This shows exactly what lane switch does what and when, and there's all sorts of little caveats around here that say, oh, 5, 8, 9, 10, but up here it says that switch and a whole bunch of switches only work properly if the 1 has been hit. So just little bits of information. If you just look at this and say, oh, it doesn't work, there's all sorts of caveats around here. So this is what I use for troubleshooting. And so we'll just go through a quick strike here. So I've got it set to easy strike, switch in the back for it. So we're in the strike zone here. Hit the first switch. We got 139 go down, which is exactly what we say on the first switch here. Switch B, 139. Say we got a perfect throw. We hit the second switch here. Now, the reason this has extra switches or extra pins listed on here, because the 9's already down, why does it need to throw this? It's in case you were doing a spares game or something and certain other switches were already down. So we got 5, 8, 9, 10 on the second switch. And if you look here, the 5, 8, 10 and the 9 was already down, so that's it. That's working great. It wasn't working good last night. And the next set of switches here are the O and the P, and I believe there's a note on there that says the P has to hit with the O to get the strike or whatnot. So if I hit both of these, everything else goes. We got our strike. Now why hasn't the game registered our score yet? Well, there's one last set of switches here that tell the game the puck has reached the back. So you can hit any one of them. Tallies up our score, resets the pins. Thanks for watching.